Do you know what log your trips, track your savings, get more green means? It's a program designed to reduce miles traveled, reduce pollution, and save fuel and maintenance costs traveling throughout Polk County. All the details are coming up on Polk Place. Welcome to Polk Place. I'm your host, Lauren Lingell. With me in studio, we have Christine Diaz-Pagan with Commuter Services. She is the program director, and I understand that you are very busy with your many counties.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Well, thank you so much for being here, and welcome to Polk Place.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So, Commuter Services has always kind of, I think it's eluded a lot of people because they're like, what am I supposed to do with this? So why don't you tell us what it is and how we can get involved with it?
Okay, great. Well, Commuter Services, FDOT District 1, is a commuter program. And this program is for students, college students, for people working, the working class that's going back and forth to work every day. It promotes alternative modes of transportation like biking, walking, carpooling. We're very active with transit, even teleworking, working from home. The program is set to help people find alternative modes of transportation, other than driving every day, your big car, and polluting the area with the cars. What the commuter program does is help employees or commuters track their trips. They can find a carpool buddy, maybe someone they can meet at the bus stop, biking buddy. They can get in the program. Once they start tracking, there's a great service. They go online. Mm-hmm. And Commuter Services, FL.com, they just track their trips. And what happens is it calculates the cost savings, the emissions, their carbon footprint, how much money they're saving. I mean, driving every day back and forth, sometimes you see all the expenses that you might get, with the wear and tear on your car, or also just the day-to-day, the oil changes. I mean, think about it. I mean, or even, you might get lonely, driving every day by yourself. I mean, it's a great program to help people connect with another person that's looking for an alternative mode, and then help them to track their trips. And we were talking earlier about a campaign that we're doing. They can win prizes. I mean, just tracking your trips helps somebody win prizes.
So obviously you had me at prizes, but if I were telling someone about this, they would probably look at me and say, why do I need to do this? So what are some of the things that, like, other than obviously company and cost savings, that can come out of being a part of this Commuter Services program? Well,
everybody's going to do it for a different reason.
Mm-hmm.
There are people that do it because they want to find all the resources. There's resources to find park and rides. We connect them with transit, trails, with the biking. They figure out, a lot of people are looking for ways to get healthy.
Sure.
There's walking initiatives. I mean, you can walk. There's people that live close enough that they can probably walk to campus or leave their car at work, during lunchtime, and instead of driving out, walk around town and so on. So a lot of people are looking for different reasons to use it. Some people use it as a social factor. I mean, connecting with another commuter.
Sure.
That while, that person is driving, you can be online, you can check your emails. We're in the technology world. Everybody wants to go online and kind of, do their work, and we're multitasking, or, get in touch with the family. Well, these are great options for you. So not just, physical, saving money, health reasons. I mean, the resources are tremendous. And so there's a lot of things that they can get. We help bikers get bike helmets. If you need some walking lights, if you need something, reflectors, so you could be safe. There's a lot of safety campaigns that go with our program, and it's all free. I mean, so we really encourage people to participate and get involved.
Okay, so what's step one for someone to get involved with this program? What do they need to do to learn a little bit more about it and to, get signed up?
Okay, well, they can go online. Right now, everything is online, commuterservicesfl.com. They just log on, and they actually can set up a profile. So they set up their profile if they've never, gone on. And there's a lot of resources, so they can hit the different tabs and check out all the different services.
Nice.
And it's broken down by counties. But they register, and then they get a password, so they can always go back in the system. Also the trip tracking system that we're talking about for people to track, it's also on there, so it's connected. Once you register,
Nice.
then you can track your trips, and then you set up a profile and you put, I want to be a driver, I'm looking for a carpool buddy, I want to have another stop, so on. I don't smoke, just kind of like a whole profile so you can connect with another commuter.
So it's like that. It kind of takes a little bit of the social media profile angle, and also like Fitbit. It's like if you walk 25,000 steps, then you're like halfway to Jacksonville or something like that. I don't even know, but it's something like that. So it's like taking those two and marrying them, and then matching you with people who have like interests.
Yes, with someone else that's also interested, maybe in a carpool. There are van pools out there that they can connect with someone who wants to be in a van. They share the cost, the savings, and then after that, you just go in. You can go back 30 days, and you can track your trips. So every time you do carpool, or you bike, or you walk, or you use transit, you can actually go in and track it. It's a little calendar, and you just click on it and say, because your profile is already going to be saved. Sure. It's going to ask you, where you're going, where you're coming, how many days during the week, and so on. And you click on it, and then before you know it, it gives you the cost savings, the calculations, the savings, and it actually gives you a report. But not just you're not the only one winning. Guess what? If your employer is participating in the program, or if your college is participating in the program, they get green points. So there's a national accreditation that companies can get, and employees and students can be a part of that by helping their company or their organization with green commuting options.
I was still back on the cost savings, so I'm thinking in my head, if I, log on and I sign up and I get a carpool buddy,
yeah,
and I'm saving X number of dollars, and that's going into my rainy day fund.
Hello, vacation time.
Vacation station right here.
You'd be surprised how much money people save. And think about it, if you're not using your car every day, the wear and tear on your car, the miles, you have a new car, you don't want to put that many miles on it, maybe resale value, or maybe you just want to hang out and, there's people that sleep all the way to work, or, depending on your shift.
That would be great.
Wouldn't that be nice? Did you just, or just...
Practice safe texting,
Exactly. The laws are out there, no texting and driving. Well, guess what? Now you're the passenger, or maybe you're in the back, you're sitting in the side or in the back, and you sleep and text and so on, or you're the one that's helping them get to point A to point B. But these are all great resources, and they're all free, but we encourage people, they got to come in and they got to participate and register.
Okay, so say I buy into this, okay?
I think I got you so far.
Okay. And I'm like, okay, I think, I live close enough, I can bike to work. Say I do that, and this is Florida, so rain's a little bit inevitable. And say I just get caught in a downpour at 4:59 p.m.
Wow.
What do I do?
Well, you know what? This is Florida, and it happens all the time. And so the nice thing about the program is once you're registered and you are participating in the program, there's a safety net that's saved. It is the emergency ride home. So what happens? You go outside, you're ready to go home, and you're like, oh my God, look at this. Get somebody to take you home. Ask one of your coworkers. They can get reimbursed the miles to take you home. You can call Uber. You can call Lyft. Actually, you can even get an enterprise rental car if you live really far. So the service actually covers and gives you an emergency ride home. So you're covered 4 times a year.
Okay, and when you say emergency ride home, it may not necessarily be an emergency, but it's an emergency to
for
me
you, because you need to get home.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
We were talking before the show about another aspect of rides. You said there was another ride that we could tap into if you were out somewhere, maybe having dinner with friends. and you needed some transportation.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah. The nice thing about this program, it's a kind of one stop for commuters. It gives you all the resources you can possibly need. And sometimes during the holiday, a person might be out somewhere, holidays or Super Bowl. During the Super Bowl, it's very, very popular. You're socially out there and you feel like you can't drive. Maybe you're late. You're tired. You're exhausted. Well, we give you the information that you can call a number and tap into it, and they'll give you a ride home. So that's part of the Tow-to-Go service. So we promote that. We promote a lot of different services. Also, you're on the highway, and you see those road rangers that are out there. I mean, they can give you gas. They can help you, with your tire. There's a lot of 511 for traffic updates. We work with all the different programs, and we try to give you all the resources so you can tap into it and be in the know. And so you're ready. You're ready at all times.
I already feel a lot better about this.
Do you?
And you're not asking me to pay like $2.99 a
I'm
month
not asking
or
you to pay for anything. I always tell people, we're all taxpayers. We've all paid. When we're driving on the highways, these are federal dollars, these are state dollars, commuter dollars, and we want to give them back to you in services.
So there's a big event that you usually do with various workplaces.
Yes.
Once a year.
Yes.
And you were mentioning some of the goodies that we might be able to get.
Everybody wants goodies.
Everybody does. But it's really focused on some things, to keep us safe and also keep us moving along.
Yeah.
So you said bicycle helmets. What are some of the other items that are?
When we do events, we work with our local partners. And, we're so lucky that we have great employers that are in the area, that they see the value of the program and they really want to help. So we tap in with their services and kind of, we can get bike helmets, we can get bike lights, vests, safety reflectors. I mean, we can light you up so when you're riding down the street or down the highway, I mean, they see you from a mile away. So we try to give you a lot of different services. When we do the campaigns and the challenges, we get a lot of things donated. So we'd like to come back and give that to the commuters, to help them offset some of the costs and get them excited about what they're doing.
Oh, that's fantastic. I really am going to go and start clicking on my little profile because I'm like, definitely did some carpool action. So okay, so go on, sign on, we log our trips and things like that. There are drawings.
Yeah.
For us to, do they just get randomly entered
Every month we try to go in and we kind of, that we put in, the information in the system, and the system pulls out people that are carpooling or biking or walking, but you got to track. So commuterservicesfl.com. I always tell people, go online. It's one step. It's a process that you have. The registration is right there. Right next to it is another button that says track your trips. I mean, it's all right there. The resources is broken down by county, by area. It kind of, every time we have some kind of social media, we put it on there. We're on Facebook. I mean, it has our Facebook link. Everything is on there. So just the most important thing, if you get anything out of this conversation today, commuterservicesfl.com. Register, go online. The cost is nothing, but you know what? The value of the program is immense. I mean, you got to think about it, all the great services and resources you're going to get. And you might connect with somebody, that you have a connection there, and before you know it, you both are saving. And now I've had people, they get VIP parking spaces in certain areas, and just all the resources are there for you guys.
And if you're kind of a dork like me, a lot of other people get educated about, proper, directions to walk when you're a pedestrian or biking, and it can really, make the county, make the community a lot safer too.
Of course. I mean, it's one step at a time. We need to work together, and again, a lot of safety campaigns. It's just a great resource to have.
Absolutely.
And it connects you to all the services at no costs.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for being here, Christine.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Launched in 2007, Commuter Services is a program of the Florida Department of Transportation, serving travelers who live or work in the 12-county region of Southwest Florida. They work with businesses to help their employees find a better way to get to work than by driving by themselves. They work with local governments and transportation partners to help build better communities that offer a wider range of transportation choices like bicycling and walking, and better accessibility for carpools, van pools, or transit services. They provide employers with a turnkey solution including program development, on-site events, marketing tools, and incentive programs. For more information on how you can become a part of their programs, give them a call at 866-585-7433 or look them up on the web at commuterservicesfl.com.